What's good, people? Saturday morning, a very beautiful morning. Um, I thought I was going to bring this video to you guys on Thursday, but life just happens, so forgive me. Anyway, bring on the city. Bring on the city. Arsenal versus Manchester City on Sunday. It's a 3:30 p.m. kickoff GMT. Where I'm from, Ghana. So Accra, Ghana, it's going to be at 3:30 p.m. What do I expect from the team? A win. A win is what I expect. Yeah. Last season we beat them 5-1. Last season we beat them 5-1. Arsenal beat Manchester City 5-1. Arsenal beat Manchester City 5-1. All the players on the team. Arsenal beat Manchester City 5-1 last season, and it was cinema. It was cinema. What do I expect from tomorrow's game? We look solid, if not for the Liverpool game we had earlier. That game, I don't know why we did not attack them, because other teams have shown that Liverpool's defense can be vulnerable, and then they can take advantage of that and score. Atletico Madrid did that. They were able to put 2 goals in the net. And that was a comeback. It was almost done till Virgil won the game for Liverpool. It was a good game. That game was a good game. Most of the Champions League games were very good games. End-to-end stuff. Beautiful football. Now, what do I expect from tomorrow's game? City don't look as strong as they used to. Rodri just back. I think he started the game on Thursday. And we've had more time to rest. City have, I think, 2 days to prepare for Arsenal. But the fixture thing, we're not going to talk about it. All right, so going into this game, we don't have Bukayo Saka. I don't know if he's fit yet, but I think he's still out. William Saliba, I'm not too sure. Maybe he might make it to the bench. Because Mosquera has been fantastic. You know that. Mosquera has been fantastic. Julian and right back. From the press conferences yesterday, it didn't seem like there were any new injury concerns. I know Victor got that cut behind his head. Hopefully he should be fine. And then we can get going and get a W again at the Emirates. We could light it up tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Sunday. I like Sunday football. It's quite entertaining. Saturday is quite busy all over the place, but Sunday football can be very entertaining. I hope we beat them again. I mean, we are the favorites to win this game. Our squad looks solid. I won't lie. Even with some key players missing, we can still do a job. Do we get a W? It's going to be hard to tell. But if we do our duty and things right, we play our passes right, we find spaces in behind their defense, we should be able to get the W. We should be able to get 3 points. We should be able to get 3 points. Back then I used to anytime you were facing City, it's like, damn man, City. But these days it's like, okay, City, all the same, I don't think we should take the game for granted. Arteta should go and make sure the boys are going out all guns blazing. All guns blazing. You understand? All guns blazing. And then hopefully we can come out of the fixture on top. You know, we can come out of the fixture with 3 points, basically. So all the best to the boys. And I think Eze starting seems to bother Martinelli, and they should. Competition for places. So when you get an opportunity to come in and perform, you perform, and that's what we saw on a Tuesday in the Champions League. You know, it was good that Martinelli came on, and that goal was reminiscent of the goal he scored against Chelsea a few years back. You know, boom, he ran through defenders and scored. That was a lovely touch from Trossard, you know, finding Martinelli. Then kind of a similar run, and then he goes in there, plays I don't know if he was studying the game from the bench. Maybe he noticed that Unai Simon doesn't do well going down. So he plays the ball underneath him, and then that's how we got the goal that broke the deadlock. And then Trossard, minutes later, added the second one beautifully. Overall, I think Bilbao was solid, and they gave us a good game. I don't lie, they gave us a good game. City, their defense is a bit vulnerable at the moment, so we should be able to capitalize and then do our thing. Donnarumma in post, he's solid with like stopping the ball with his hands. He doesn't kick as good as Edison, but he knows how to stop balls from going into the net. He's going to make it difficult for us, so we'll need to be very clinical up front, and then hopefully we'll come out with 3 points. So, all the best to the boys, and hopefully I'll be back here reacting to a victory by Arsenal, and not a loss or a draw. We need points. I like what Pep said in his press conference. He was like, at this point, he's not really that eager. He wants his team to be playing well, and then when everything is gelling, he says to win the Premier League, you need to be close to the top by Christmas or something, Boxing Day or so. So we'll see. As the other games in the Prem today, Liverpool is taking on Everton, the Merseyside derby. Liverpool are just finding any and every way to win, so they should be able to win this one. Everton have done well this season. They've started very well, but I'll still give it to Liverpool. So it might be an interesting game. It might be a very interesting game. And typically, I always say the very first fixture for the Prem is quite telling of how the rest of the fixtures might go. It was an exciting one. There's a lot of goals or adequate goals. Then you could expect that that same team kinda. I'm not saying it does necessarily, but for me personally, I think it kinda like runs through the rest of the fixtures. So yeah. Anyway, so Arsenal, hopefully 3 points. Bring on the City. All right. See you guys. Hopefully, I'll be able to come here then. Do this thing. Nobody cared who I was before I put on the mask. Well, bang, Batman. See you guys in the next video. And it's Silver Jr. here. I'm out. You know what to do. You know what it is. Subscribe.